Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Many of y'all DM'd me and asked on how to become a law student after SPM, or what are the pathways that you guys can take to become a law student. If you guys are not aware, I just got into law school in University Malaya. So I received many messages asking me on how to become a law student. So today I'll be answering that. So you guys must know that there are two types of institutions that offer law degree in Malaysia. The first one is government institution, government universities, and the second one is private universities. So if you guys are going to do your degree in government universities, then you guys don't have to do CLP or bar. But if you are doing it in private, then yes, you have to do CLP or bar. But CLP and bar can be expensive, a bit expensive. I'm not sure with the numbers, but it can get expensive, I guess. But CLP is like if you pass your CLP or bar, then only you can go to court and you can do litigation and everything. If not, you can be just like signing documents and stuff. But if you studied in government university, then yes, you can go to court after your chambering and everything. So yeah. So there is a private university in Malaysia that offers a law degree where you don't have to do CLP. I think it is a 4-year program. Usually if you are doing your law degree in private, it would be a 3 years program, but this university is offering 4 years program, which is Multimedia University, but the campus is not in Cyberjaya, it's the Melaka campus if I'm not wrong. So other than that, if you don't want to do your CLP or bar, then you should pursue your law degree in government universities. And if you guys are unaware, you guys can take a path where it's called open channel. Now most of the universities do offer open channel, where you guys can apply to law undergraduate program, where you guys have to pay. It's not how much normal UPU students pay, but it will be a bit more expensive, but you guys can still do it under government university, so you don't have to go through the CLP and bar exams. To apply to law degree programs, you have to know what are the requirements that is needed to enter or to apply to that course. Usually the pointer will be 3.3 or 3.33, but there are certain government universities like UNIZA, if I'm not wrong, the pointer is a bit lesser compared to other universities. I think UM is 3.3, UKM is 3.33, UUM is also 3.3 if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so if you guys are eligible, then yes, you can apply, but there's also a MUAT band that you guys must achieve. I think it's band 4. If you guys achieve band 4, then yeah, I think you can apply. So the first path is obviously STPM, to pursue law degree. So it's normal, like you have to achieve a pointer of 3.3 or above. But okay, the most important thing is law is a very competitive course, so 3.3 is never going to be enough to apply law. Make sure that your pointer is at least 3.7, 3.8 and above, so that you have like a higher chance. You guys must also pass in the interview. If you are being selected for interview, then yeah, you have to attend the interview and you have to pass the interview, and if you pass, then the university will pick you, so you can start studying. But so yeah, the first part is going to be STPM. After STPM, in STPM you can do aliran science or aliran science social, but usually students will do aliran science social. They don't take biophysics and chemistry to study law later on, because it's like it doesn't connect. But you can take economics, business, and so on, like Bahasa Melayu, sejarah. Many students take sejarah, and there's like a myth going on saying that sejarah is a mandatory, like a wajib subject. You have to take that to get into law school if you are doing STPM, which is not right, because it's not a requirement. You don't have to take sejarah to enter law school if you are doing STPM. So the next part would obviously be matriculation. So if you are in matrics, then you can, I think there are like a few streams in matrics, but still, whichever stream you are in, you can apply to law, but make sure your pointer is good enough for law. So yeah, it doesn't matter whichever stream you are from. And someone texted me and asked, they are from accounting stream in secondary school. So if they are going to take matrics and they are going to do accounts there, they are afraid that they would offer accounting instead of law. So I'm not sure about that, but if your first 4 options are law, like the first 4 options, you can put interview courses, like you only can put like 4 interview courses, right? So if you put law in the first 4 options, then the chances are higher that you're going to get law. So yeah, it doesn't matter whichever stream you take, it's still you can still apply for law. And the final pathway that I'm going to talk for today is Asasi. So Asasi, there are a few types of Asasi, like there are a few universities offering Asasi. For example, they have their own Asasi called PASUM. It's an open Asasi where you can apply to and also other universities. I think UKM also is the same. They have Asasi Pinta, you can apply to UKM and also other universities. But universities like UUM, they have a closed Asasi where you can only apply to UUM if you are from their Asasi, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, personally I am from PASUM. I did my foundation in University Malaya. My foundation was in social sciences. So after doing that foundation, I applied through UPU to get into law school, and I was called to interview. I was called for interview in 3 universities. I applied for 4 universities. The first option was obviously and I did get the interview. Second option was UKM, I didn't get the interview. Third option was UUM, I did get the interview. And the fourth option was UNISA, and I got the interview. So I went to all 3 of the I attended all 3 of the interviews. And yeah, you won't know the results until the UP results are out. So if you pass the interview, then yes, you can enter. I mean, you'll be offered law. And if you fail the interview, then yeah, you will be offered law. So yes. Okay, so there was also a question asking on what I did, right? So as I mentioned earlier, I'm from PASUM. So of course, you cannot do it non-Malays cannot get through UPU, right, for PASUM. So you have to like go through the direct intake. As I said, it's the open channel, so you have to pay for the foundation, which costed me like around 10,000 just for the course fees, which is, I would say, it's very reasonable for a government university foundation. So from there I applied and everything. Actually offers 3 types of foundation, which is Science Hayat, Science Social, and Science Physical. So if you are like going to take medicine, then you can enter Science Hayat. If you're going to do engineering, then you can do Science Physical and everything. So yeah, that is an option if you guys are interested in. So I am from direct intake, UM's foundation's direct intake for foundation. I was a direct intake student, and from there I applied through UPU to and other universities, and yes, I got offered in again. But if you guys want to enter PASUM, there are still a few requirements, like you must have good results in your SPM and everything. So with that requirements, then you can enter PASU. So yeah, that's all. If you guys have any questions, you can leave it down in the comment section or DM me personally. And yes, that's all from me, guys. Bye bye.